been confirmed by analysis. We do know the missile launch took place. That has been confirmed by the South Koreans, the Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe, and the US Pentagon. It's believed that the missile flew for some 45 minutes, which would be strong evidence that it was ballistic in nature, before coming down into the exclusive economic zone off the coast of Japan. So far, that is all we know. The North Koreans have not released any pictures. They've not released any details of what they did. This launch itself was not a surprise. In recent days, analysts in the United States and intelligence sources had said they had been seeing evidence that a missile launch was being prepared, but the bad weather seemed to be delaying it. Anthony Ruggiero is the senior fellow at the Foundation for the Defense of Democracies and joins me now. The very nature of the defense of democracies, well, one guesses the defense of democracies has just got a lot weaker if indeed the North Koreans get that much closer to an intercontinental ballistic missile that can carry a viable nuclear weapon.
Right. I think you're right. The assessment that came out earlier this week that North Korea may have this missile nuclear capable and reliable by next year, it really starts to ask, we have to ask our question about why did we spend the last decade not subjecting North Korea to the level of sanctions that are necessary to roll back this program?
Well, I guess I could say with respect, that's a fine question to ask, but that is classically locking the stable door after the horse has bolted. So we have to turn our attention to what next. I mean, look, if you were North Korea, if you were Kim, and you were offered the...
look like... And North Korea does respond to force. I mean, look, you know, the last time we went after a Chinese bank in 2005, we went after one last month. The North Koreans cry about it. I think the Iranians, everybody agrees, even the critics and the supporters of the nuclear deal agree that sanctions got them back to the negotiating table. So, you know, I think it's worth trying that before we start looking at negotiated settlement that's not going to get us there, or or some kind of military action.
Anthony Rodrigo, stay with me, please. The senior fellow at the Foundation for the Defense of Democracies, Michelle Kaczynski, is